Yeah.
Radiant Team ban. Dire Team pick.
Welcome back, everybody. After a very long and disjointed game number 1, we're finally getting into game number 2, where Na'Vi are leading with a 1-game advantage. We're going to jump straight into the draft now, and I welcome in Eternal Envy once again. EE, any thoughts about that last game, and how's that new mic?
No, it is still my old mic.
Oh, it's still your old mic? Okay, okay. I was about to say, because you didn't sound any different, but...
Alright, they picked Queen over Garo. Alright. I'm echoing, by the way.
What do you think about PL as a carry? Because Blitz and I, whenever we have conversations about PL, we feel like there are 3 good counters to PL, and that's Earthshaker, Leshrac, and Gyrocopter, and all of them are not necessarily hard counters. Like PL, if you go late enough, like just anything can happen. Especially again, like Gyrocopter's more of an early to mid game counter to PL. Once you start going late game, he's really never enough.
I think Leshrac counters PL to death. I don't think you can play against Lesh with PL. But I think Earthshaker, Jaro, you can play against them, but you don't really want to play against Earthshaker. Jaro, I think, is fairly easy to deal with. And I mean, Jaro is Jaro, so of course it's hard to deal with, but like, PL himself doesn't care that much about Jaro.
Yeah.
Because after the first fleck, like, he's not really AoE anymore.
Now, they do have some pretty good AoE control, though, to go against that Phantom Lancer with the Winter Wyvern pickup. Yeah,
Winter counters it. I'm just so surprised they picked Co-op over Jaro. It's just... I guess Yoki doesn't know how to play Shell. I mean, he's fucking done. He's throwing it away.
Yeah, he bans it away. They're going to be a Tusk ban now for Na'Vi. A little bit surprised because I actually feel like... I mean, Tusk is obviously still an incredibly strong hero, but I feel like Winter Wyvern is probably one of the better support counters to the Tusk.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know. That's true.
Alright, well, we got the Darkseer. The Darkseer, the Vacuum Winter Wyvern combination. That's way too deadly, so new team.
Yeah, with Garo as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. They'd have the ultimate AoE combination.
It's actually sort of to predict picks when you don't have the heroes in front of you.
Oh, it really is. Believe me, as a caster, I wish there was heroes in front of me all the time. Because you just have to operate like, okay, what are normally the picks at this point? Lich banned away by Na'Vi? Okay, I mean, that's definitely a Go Black hero, but it's an interesting one.
I don't know about that ban either.
Yeah. I mean, I could see Go Black doing something really weird, like Lich, Queen of Pain, dual offlane, or something like that, you know?
Yeah. What to pick? Did you mid hero on the offlane hero? Or support?
What are some of the best mids to run with Gyrocopter? Because he's a very naturally like aggressive hero. He's a pretty good, he's a hero that can fight early on. One of the few carries that can truly dominate team fights.
I think Storm. That's good.
Just because Gyrocopter's in.
I think Ember is good.
Okay.
It's because Jaro's like a lot of heroes are good with Jaro. It's because Jaro just kills everyone, and Jaro's kind of tanky, so you kind of have to kill him as well because he kills everyone otherwise. And if you have any other semi-carry or carry for mid, like Ember, Storm, SF, whatever, Queen, doesn't matter, Lina, Leshrac, all these heroes that do a lot of damage, that kills everything, like, you have to kind of kill one of them, and when you try to kill one, the other one kills you. That's what happens. Windrunner, no, I don't like that pick. I'm surprised I didn't go Storm again.
I've seen a number of people pick it against Phantom Lancer specifically. I mean...
What? That sounds so wrong.
I know, and like the first time I saw it, I was like, I don't like it, and Blitz is like, well, if you do get the shackle shot on PL, then you're godlike. But
Radiant team pick.
everything else is kind of eh.
That was shocking. Some shocking stuff.
No. Wind Ranger does potentially beat out Queen of Pain mid, though. And that's pretty important, right?
Winner first Queen mid?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty even.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I mean, depends on the help. It should be pretty even, naturally, though.
Yeah.
I can see both sides winning easily.
I remember watching Denny play this exact matchup with Wind Ranger and going for the win run level 1 and really trying to push that that evasion advantage that he had and just get a whole bunch of harassment shots on the Queen of Pain. It worked out pretty well.
Ah, shit's fucking scary, dude. Undying Spiritbreaker.
Yeah, that's going to be that duel lane.
I'm kind of glad they went winner instead of Storm. So that's actually PSM, dude. What a guy. Because the thing with Storm is he's kind of easily gankable mid and whatever. Like Queen can just beat him 1-1-2, maybe. And if any hope at all, he might die. Because they need to focus on bottom lane. Like whether they win this game or not, it's gonna be based on how much Spiritbreaker Undying can do. Because that safe lane is freaking hard to beat. Winter, Jarl, Rubik. So, and then Winter can fend on her own against Queen if Spiritbreaker ganks her and Spiritbreaker. I mean, Winter can survive long enough for Winter or Rubik to TP in. So now their picks looks fucking solid.
Like the last ban out from Na'Vi, Dazzle, probably they only need just one hero to be able to babysit the Phantom Lancer, and the PL Dazzle combination is really dangerous with all those illusions.
5 seconds remaining.
It's also a really good hero against Jarl to some extent.
Ooh, okay, so they see the aggro dual lane, and now they're going to run, what, an aggro tri-lane of their own and leave Bloodseeker safe lane solo?
They could do that. I actually prefer if they just safe lane tri-lane against that shit. I think Winter can just use Q, hit both of them. And then Rubik, Jarl can, and then that's 3 range heroes. I don't think Undying Spirit can do anything actually.
If they did that, though, what would Bloodseeker do? Would he
10
jungle?
seconds remaining.
He could do that. He could go offlane. I don't know why they picked Bloodseeker. I actually look confused. Oh, it's fucking Silencer.
Silencer has been the pick. For whatever reason, after TI, both Southeast Asia and Europe have been running a lot of support Silencer, and I do not feel it's been very successful at all. It's
really good against Winter. You can't save. You can't counter-initiate.
Yeah.
You can't counter-initiate with Jarl ulti. You can't do anything, actually. The Spiritbreaker charges you, and global, and then you're sad. You're a sad boy. Like, Queen just jumps in, and then sounds with 2 globals, and you're sad.
Yeah.
Actually, like, what's up with this Bloodseeker pick? And new team's picks look godly again. Maybe I'm just wrong, though. I was wrong last game. It really depends. Like, it depends on this offlane. Like, this Spiritbreaker Undying. Are they gonna do anything? Are they gonna destroy everyone? Like, because if they get good farm,
10 seconds remaining.
and it's against the tri lane. If they go up against the tri lane and they do well, like, this game is easy. But if they don't, this game just gets weird.
See, my thought process was that maybe they would run aggro tri-lane from Na'Vi, and then that would force the Undying to pull up to that top lane, and then you would be left Bloodseeker 1v1 against Spiritbreaker, but then you'd also have an aggro tri-lane against an Undying, and that does not sound like a good time at all, so
yeah.
Na'Vi are going to have to pull something really weird out for this laning phase. We'll see. They're going to go start out with the 5-man smoke.
Oh my, again?
Yep.
These guys, dude, like...
But C-Dye already went for the early TP out and already has the aggressive wards.
Right.
So he actually goes for a ward on both sides, both of which do block out this pole camp. So.
It's become really common competitive Dota.
I've kind of called the escalation of force between the offlaners and the supports. Where it used to be the offlaners would immediately run and try and get the ward down, but then supports would do the same thing. So then offlaners started TPing, and then you started seeing supports TPing as well. It was just this very odd escalation of force where you would see heavier and heavier commitment to be able to stop.
Are they going to try to fight this rune? Like,
I think so.
Are they serious?
Fighting and Undying for it.
We'll see.
Maybe they think they can just win it. I mean, they do have the numbers advantage here. FN is still in the top lane, but Go Black starts leading things off. 3-man decay to start things. Okay, that's a good start. Charge comes in, able to get that telekinesis, pulls him right back into Kudas, and will be able to get a lot of damage out with that rocket barrage. Still Go Black looking for more. Managed to get another 2-man decay, and Kudas only left with 100 HP. They've got another decay up in 5 seconds, plus the charge coming in. Seneko is not going to be able to stop this one at all. The charge lands, and with another decay, they'll finish him off. First blood goes to Go Black, and now Seedoy, well, he's in some trouble. Still tanky as all hell, though, and he's got a potion. If you can just get out of range of these supports, you'll be good. PSM trying to get the orb walking as best as possible. Will be able to telekinesis Seedoy. Oh, a couple more right clicks, and Seneko's actually dropping pretty low, but they finally do get Seedoy, and now Go Black is left to a point where his decay stacks are actually beginning to run out. So he can't fight any longer. They got the first blood. Did they get the bounty rune?
He's got suicide eruption now, I think. Yeah, they got both bounty runes.
Oh, wow. So Queen of Pain.
Oh, he's not suiciding though. I guess he has a flask.
I would have thought just because of low mana that he would have been willing to. Oh, Bloodseeker. Yeah, okay. Offlane Bloodseeker. Already.
Wait, what's Go Black doing? Oh, he's waiting for his fucking decays to run out so he can blast.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude, just suicide.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he had to tank up before the Phantom Lancer off of that dive. Still, though, they did get the kill on the Bloodseeker. Flame Bloodseeker is now going to be paired up with Winter Wyvern. Maybe this will make things a little bit easier. But he actually went.
Oh, these makes this is not good. This makes things super hard for Jarl.
Yeah, doing.
Oh wait, but Rubik's pulling though.
Oh yeah, he's doing the telekinesis pull.
Oh god, I mean this guy is freaking smart. That actually crushed. That was actually so ownage. That destroyed this dueling.
It's still hard for the Gyrocopter, right? Just because they can just freely dive him under tower, but
he's gonna have 2 waves under his tower now. Like he's gonna get both waves for free. They're not gonna dive him. He's number 1 on dying. He has no tombstone.
Oh wow.
He can't do him. He's just gonna.
Alright, well, Seedoy is actually going to leave lane and go for the charge here in middle. Dendi is low already. He's got Windrun. Will be able to get it off. And telekinesis actually. Nice toss back onto Yoku, who still has a blink, but they're actually going to turn on to PSM with that double damage. Seneko comes in with a save, though, with a cold embrace. And they'll wait this one out. Yoku still wants to be able to go for it. Oh, gets the bash and the double damage hit. Will finish off. Now let's go for Dendi still. Windrun is still up, though. And they're fighting underneath the tier 1 tower. Yoku comes forward, still has a Shadow Strike. Seedoy, though, will go down eventually, but he got another 17%. Up against Dendi. Finally he falls. The beast is down, but he picked up 2 kills for all his efforts.
Alright.
That was pretty absurd. And now they're actually like, Seneko rotating into that middle lane has given Funnick the solo experience as the wave pushes in. He's got level 3. With all these heroes dropping low constantly and the thirst stacks that he starts picking up, he could actually do alright 1 versus 2 if he's got those stats.
Undying?
No, the Bloodseeker. The thirst stacks that he gets when the enemy is low.
Yeah. He's actually doing really well right now.
Oh,
but he's getting charged up.
Coming in though. They only have enough for 1 lance. Seneko does have the cold embrace. He'll
buy 17
time. Can they actually bash him enough, though? Funnick getting body blocked up a little bit, but no bashes whatsoever, and FN dips into the tower range. Even a blood range.
He gave him a blood right. He's gonna get like 3 now, maybe.
Yeah, just to be able to have those tower hits do a little bit more. PSM now sitting behind Dendi's Wind Ranger.
Get the rune. Meanwhile, it's 1-on-1 versus Jarl versus Undying. Interesting.
Yeah, and
there's no like regen left on Undying.
Yeah. I feel like that's the one tri-lane that you can't necessarily beat.
I left up the hill, maybe. Right.
PSM, winning out. Telekinesis. Oh, regen is actually snagged and he won't be able to put him up on the cliff. Meanwhile, Seedoy is actually charging down. Dendi has another wind run activated.
He has boots on Spearbreaker.
Bottle actually comes in though. Dendi, he's actually just playing putt-putt games around with Seedoy, healing himself up, and now Seedoy's been completely kited, much to his death here. Another second for the charge. Potion up, charge away, 18 HP. He's actually going to be able to get out of this one. Seneko.
This freaking Bloodseeker.
Power shot. Oh, he missed it. He thought Seedoy was going to go for the Ancients.
It's Bloodseeker though.
Oh, 16.
He's happy. He doesn't give any fucks about this Spearbreaker. He's so happy right now.
He wants the Spearbreaker to stay alive just for the extra time for him to have thirst stacks.
He's playing like a bitch though.
I can't believe how well he's doing as an off-lane solo Bloodseeker against PL Silence.
He has more assets than him.
Oh, wow. 23-2 compared to 19-5. That's ridiculous. Meanwhile, Dendy feeling all the pressure in the world with Seedoy constantly charging him up. This bottom lane should still be good for the Gyrocopter. He's 23-6 compared to the 12-0.
This queen needs to get a TP scroll. This is not acceptable play. This is actually unacceptable.
Who does?
Unacceptable. Like, this queen needs to have a TP. You can't just have level 7 on Queen of Pain and ulti up and have a TP.
Oh.
Not right.
What do you think about this build where he actually doesn't go for boots at all, but goes for the early Robo Magi, like hard stats?
It's bad.
Just seems like he wants to, like, just ensure he has a CS advantage over Dendy at all times, especially with the way they're charging him. Like, they're putting everything they have to shut down Dendy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. I don't think this Robo Magi thing is good.
I don't think it's paying off. They are going to jump him now. They might have enough damage. They do have the Sonic Wave, but never mind. Cold Embrace is there, and there's not enough burst damage coming out. Now they're going to slow down Seedoy, charge up in 3 seconds. Telekinesis comebacks. Dendy's Shackle Shot doesn't quite land. Maybe they still have the damage, though. Turns around, and actually, Sonic Wave still hits Dendy. They're able to finish him off, and Seedoy makes a run for it. Is Yoku able to pick up the double kill? Seneko will just have to TP out. Great turnaround play there from Seedoy, seeing the opportunity for the charge.
This Spirit Breaker is just, he's so tanky. But this Bloodseeker though, he's happy again.
Yep.
Kind of. No, he's not actually not happy at all.
Well, he's got his level 6 pretty early. He's going to throw it on FN. Doppelganger is up. But, funny, can he actually take this one? The nukes are there from the silencer. Is he going to die? Oh, that's just too much damage with the Blood Rage.
Oh, Yoki, 2 kills, 3 assists. S4 in. He's happy.
Yes, he is. What is he actually? He's had to have bought something, right? Yeah, he's got his full treads coming out to him now.
Huh.
Still no TP.
30 though.
Oh no, never mind. He has a TP on the courier.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Having that TP means no one else can make plays on all the other lanes.
Right.
Like,
for example, if Spirit Breaker was bottom with the Undying or something and they charged up the Gyrocopter, you would need to be able to have that that extra.
Well, he needs to wait for his ulti first.
Yeah.
And he needs to have mana.
Let's see, level 5 Dendy compared to Yoku's level 8.
Yeah, if Yoku gets a regen right now, he's
Oh, another rupture.
Top.
Seneco's gonna join him. They do have the Splinter Blast, but with the TP coming out,
He should cancel that TP. He needs to cancel that TP. Right.
The charge, PSM interrupts it with the telekinesis, and Seedoy just chasing him all the way back.
Oh.
Yeah, with the haste rune, they're gonna try and make this play. Dendy's Shackle Shot does actually stall up the Queen of Pain, and that will save probably the Rubik's life.
Yeah, he forced the TP. Sucks though, he didn't get the regen rune because it was on the bottom rune instead of the top rune.
Do they have the Shackle? Oh, they do. Perfect toss back there from PSM to line up the Shackle Shot beautifully for Dendy. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, they tried to go on the Gyrocopter, but without the ultimate out from the Spirit Breaker, they have no real guaranteed stun to stop his TP out.
Yeah. I wish I was watching that. I'll be cheering on the Spirit Breaker.
Are you a 17% fanboy?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I fucking hate that shit.
Oh, funny. He's just going to run down Goldblock. Doesn't even need his ultimate. He's got so much thirst stacks because there was still that Spirit Breaker low HP back at the base.
This Spirit Breaker has actually just been, like, apparently Bloodseeker's countered Spirit Breaker, apparently. Because every time Spirit Breaker gets a kill, he's winning straight.
Oh, man.
All game, it's just been the Spirit Breaker.
He's going to be charged up now. But he's got no backup, and Seedoy's still only level 4. Oh, maybe they're still going to go for it. They actually do have the Sonic Wave.
I mean, he can ulti him. Oh, no, he blinked. Oh, he missed his blink.
Oh, now they're actually going to try and turn on the Seedoy here with the Rupture. Yoku's still waiting for his opportunity to go for that Sonic Wave, but the heal up, and Funnick may still be fine. He's going to battle it out with Yoku a little bit. Cold Embrace, and now the Global Silence is a response, but Yoku actually just has to back out.
Global.
Yep.
Like, I mean, it saved him, but it's kind of saved them. Like they need like a little bit to make a play.
ESM. Nothing he can do here. No backup. Funnick doesn't have Rupture yet. Sonic Wave comes down. PSM. Oh, Funnick actually was hit by that one. He's got to get out of here. Yoku's going to blink forward. Cold Embrace. Yoko waiting for the scream. Does manage to get the double kill. And now Sineko's got to run himself away. Seedoi. His charge bounced over to neutrals. Unfortunately, not the Winter Wyvern. Or else they maybe could have gone for a triple.
I guess we understand why they picked Queen of Pain first pick or Jarokov.
Yeah, it seems to fit rather well into both their general play style as well as Yoku's.
It makes sense, right? Because Yoku, that was the only hero he played in offlane that he can actually play mid now. That Mag. He's used to this hero.
See, Dendy's actually got a little bit of hard cam stacks, but he is still pretty far behind in network GCC. 3K compared to Yoku's 5K. Pretty dramatic difference. Still, feels like a lot of this game is going to be on Funnick and what he can do here as the Bloodseeker. Dying lays out the Tombstone. Queen of Pain's not going to try and blink forward.
You can blink backwards, you won't take any damage.
Yeah. So he's good. They'll just take out the Tombstone for 125 gold.
Yeah. Right now, the FN just farming jungle. He has no coin with though. And Silencer just chilling. So even though like they didn't get anything done.
They have the damage. Seedoi charges away. He puts Blood Rage on him, but I'm not sure what that's going to be able to do.
Radiant's top tower.
So right now, it's looking good for new team. No, not just because of the kills, because of the top lane as well. I think the Silencer's getting farmed. FN just farming jungle. After he gets the run, I think.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower.
Sineko picks up his level 6 there in the top lane. What do you build as a silencer in this kind of game if you are going to get a decent amount of farm?
Refresher.
Refresher? Okay.
Yeah. Or Medallion.
Yeah, maybe the... I mean, normally you would say the Spirit Breaker would go for the Medallion, but he may even go for Midas.
He's going treads.
Yeah.
Then he's probably going to go drunk.
Middle tower is under attack.
I think they want to keep the pressure up.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of Spirit Breakers go for this build where they choose to finish up treads if they sit behind in farm, but if they manage to get like a really successful gank here in like the next minute, then they go for the Midas. I don't like it though, just because I feel like Spirit Breaker has to put so much emphasis on the early game that stats are better suited for you.
I think it's very rare for Spirit Breaker to have getting Midas is better.
Yeah.
But this game definitely, I don't think it's good.
Radiant's
top lane push. Go black. It's going to join both No Fear and FN in trying to chip down this tier 1 tower. Sineko's ready with the Winter's Curse, but no, he actually just...
I hate this play by the new team so much. I don't think that's a tower they should be sieging. If they want to look for a fight, they should be sieging the bottom tower.
Ooh, Silence actually hits Queen of Pain here. Funnick does have the Blood Rage. Ooh, Global Silence actually goes out. They're not going to be able to have the control. He blinks over the cliff and TP's out to safety before Navi can get there with Disables.
He's so comfortable with that. That's fine. Like generally for me, I'm very scared of turning my hero when I do it, but he's actually comfortable doing that too. Like, cause I usually just like to blink which direction I'm facing, but he's like turning and doing it.
You think they should be pressuring the safe lane tower? Is that?
Yeah, they should be fucking up this Gyrocopter, and they charge him, and everyone goes on.
Well, this is going to look pretty easy. Seedoi has his ultimate, so they're going to make short work of the Gyrocopter.
Oh my god, he would have lived.
Oh, shackle shot, but Dendy still met with both No Fear and Seedoi. He's got to get out.
He has 17 wand charges. If he uses magic wand and then ultied and press Q, I think they would have got a turnaround kill. And I think he might have lived. Unless he gets 17%.
Missed opportunity there. Now, new team are going to be able to put some pressure on that tier 1 tower. Yoku is going to be going for the very early Orchid. He's way far ahead in net worth. So, definitely makes sense for this game.
I wonder if they're gonna pressure her that much because they don't have Queen ulti anymore.
They'd be running into.
He's missing. They don't have global either, and they're missing gold for his orchid, so they don't really have their items right now. But I guess they're just too strong. So.
Navi not feeling comfortable or not going to try and defend, despite they still had Winter's Curse and everything ready to go.
I guess they just can't.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Global up in another 20 seconds. If they want to be able to go for, say, the middle tier 1 tower, Seneko is going to be hit by that ultimate from Seedoy. Charge back, pushing a little bit more, and a bit of extra intelligence for No Fear.
The Rubik is like, guys go top, why you guys bottom?
This is looking pretty bad now for Na'Vi as this tier 2 looks like it's going to be going down now. With that extra amount of gold, No Fear is actually going to be able to pick up the medallion, which means we have a much easier time for new team
charge him,
Roshan.
Yeah, the charge him mid, the TPN. No orchids yet. Tower saved, tower bottom secured.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Regen for Dendi. Meanwhile, Funnick and our Gyrocopter are going to try and take that tier 1 tower in exchange for the bottom tier 2 that they're just giving up.
I wonder if they can defend if they charge everyone to
Well, they're going to try. Tier 2, FN's going to be able to take it, and they will be able to get the Winter's Curse on to go black. Global Silence is the response. He will be able to get off at least the Tombstone, and as well as that Decay will keep him alive long enough to be able to dish out some more damage. Seneko is going to be the next target. FN finishes him off. The Tombstone dies, and Kuda's now looks to be able to chase down some heroes, but he's actually going to be the one chased down as Seedoy comes in. Doesn't have his ultimate just yet, but between the slow and the 17%, it doesn't seem to matter. They'll pick up an additional kill in the Gyrocopter and make it a 1-for-2 trade.
Yeah, they're gonna get me tower now, I think.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
This game's looking quite impossible, actually. This Funnick's really farmed though. He's really farmed. I think like he has level, so he doesn't have the bo3, the team fight spell. Yeah. Not too sure how they can win a fight here.
Especially without Winter's Curse.
Like, can they steal anything that wins them a fight? No, not really. I guess he has to steal a Queen ulti. And then it's so hard. He needs like they need some magic. They need like freaking Blood Rage level 4 on Rubik, and Rubik steals Queen ulti, and then they can win the fight. Like that's the only level of bullshit I can see them winning the fight.
There's basically a laundry list that needs to happen for Na'Vi before it's even possible for them to win a team fight.
Yeah, I mean they can also wait for new team to fuck up. Like if they fight one with Global Silence, then they can win the fight. But yeah, other than that, he might minus on Spirit here. That has to be a mistake. I mean, they can win a fight because of that too.
All right, well, FN, he just picked up Boots of Travel. I expected him to be spending all his time in the top lane while his team pushes in middle, but he's actually going to be getting aggressive here. They're going to go on to Seneko with this Orchid. He managed to get off the flying bit and get over the trees, but there's still the Lance as well as the ultimate. Oh, they actually cancel it as Cold Embrace. Yoku will just take out that sitting duck. They'll take that tier 1 tower in response. Na'Vi are actually getting, I feel like, a lot because of that. Like, yeah, they lost their support, but they're still farming up that top lane, and they're going to be able to take the bottom tower in return.
Yeah, they're split pushing pretty well. That's not easy to do because they're against the Spurper.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like Funnick is not going to be completing the S and Y. He's going to be going for the BKB first. Feels like it is a bit necessary. PSM gets caught here. Does have a lance as well as telekinesis. Maybe he can.
Oh, charge somewhere.
Never mind.
Charge somewhere.
He's got Nether Strike.
Oh man.
Yeah. You wanted to be able to steal the charge, but unless he's going to juke his way out of this, Yoku. No.
Oh, so fast. Do you see that?
Yeah, there's no animation, so he just instantly. It's like a.
Yeah, that's no damage though. It's like a blink strike, but that's no damage. Because he doesn't have the passive. Right? That's how it works? I think so. He did 0 damage.
Yeah, you that sounds right. Alright, so Tier 1 tower will actually be denied. Not much Na'Vi can actually do about that when we've got a Sange and now Helm of Iron World. I'm not sure how much he's really, like, he picks up the Helm of Dominator. I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to stack for himself, considering the commanding position that new team are already in. Like, just positioning-wise, they've already taken down 2 of these outer towers, and the bottom Tier 2 as well. It feels like new team are just going to control the map, and there's not going to be a whole lot of opportunities for him to stack Ancients.
Well, the thing with Radiant is, like, you're gonna be able to stack just because they're primarily gonna be focusing around the Roshan area. But let's see. It's still a good item to have. Go.
Those Ags for Dendi. He's actually going to start using Focus Fire to clear through some of these Ancients bit by bit.
I actually really like this build by Havos. Thinking about it, like, instead of getting drums, they want Sage. In a game where it's losing. Not sure.
What specifically, whoa, you're talking about Jar? Whoa, who are you talking about?
Jaro, the Sage, instead of the drums.
Oh.
He just has a casual exchange.
Oh, yeah. And doesn't actually complete the SNY.
Top tower is under
I'm sure he will now after he's got Helm of Dominator, but in the meantime, Aegis now picked up by Yoku, and he's got a BKB of his own actually coming in, 500 gold.
No, I think they're just gonna steamroll top towers. Both of them.
Still a lot of free gold left on that map. FN, in the meantime, oh, he's got his Diffusal Blades, so now you've got the real fighting power available from the Phantom Lancer as well as the Split Push. Once he starts getting any tank items, Navi's just gonna have such a hard time.
Alright, this is Navi's only timing, but like the problem is like their only timing is followed up by the enemy's Aegis. Because they have their Aghanims on Winter right now, and they have BKB on Blood Secret. Like if he gives Blood Rage to Winter, maybe he can get like, maybe he just one-shot someone. I don't know. BKB on Cloud, no, Aegis. They have Diffuse on Phantom. There's no item timing like they can have on top of the enemy. They're always gonna have their items at the same time. So they both teams have all their items. If both teams have all their items, like new team's gonna smash them.
They've even got a mech coming in from the Undying. Probably another 2 to 3 minutes, especially if they take down those. I thought you were absolutely right. They would just 5-man down top. Dendi is going to be in some trouble. He managed to get off the win run ahead of the Orchid, but it doesn't really matter too much. The Orchid Aceto, he keeps him in place, and they will be able to get the kill. And now
they are 5-man top.
Yeah.
It's just the way you do it is you don't just run 5 people top, because if you do that, then it gives them too much of the map. What you do instead is you go mid with 4 heroes, and you're too strong, so they're not going to fight you forward side. And then you just rotate top through mid.
Oh, okay.
And then that way it kind of crushes their dreams of going anywhere far.
Right, so essentially you just limit them to the jungle and bottom lane farm, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
If you go 5 people top, everyone's hitting creeps at the same time, then it's like, oh, I guess I see all 5 heroes on the map.
Yeah.
Because if you only see the PL, then you can't really do anything, because they could be anywhere. And PL can, like, travel anywhere.
Well, Funny's making the most of this, at least.
I think they're gonna go high ground. No. See, they have level 4 Flak with Blood Rage, I guess. Like, they have the spells, like, they have decent spells to win team fights with. It's freaking hard, though.
When you say go uphill, do you mean that new team should have just like kind of poked uphill and forced TPs essentially?
Yeah, it's fine. They already TP'd there. I think they're gonna get mid tower now, and I actually advise new team not to push any further in the mid tower. I think after they get a tier 2, they should just chill and farm, because they don't really have any hero that like rushes down the tower. They don't have an SF. They don't have a dragon. Like they have kill. Like none of these heroes are gonna hit the tower. And like they have a lot of spam. They have power shot. They have right. They have people.
Yeah, if they get the right combination of spells on the side of Na'Vi, they can play a really good defense.
Yeah, so I don't think they should push. They should just keep trying to secure the map, and they have a Spirit Breaker, so it's extremely easy for them to like secure the map and have travels and stuff. But they should get this mid tower with this Aegis, and then after that, I think they farm forever.
Dendy, does he just continue to go for the straight damage builds? Crystallis.
Dendy's fucking deadly.
Yeah, go black. He's going to be able to start things off, manage to push him back, and they even have the boots of travel. Dendy, nice play, actually killing that zombie, but he's out of win run, and that makes things a lot easier for Cito as well as the zombies. They'll get the pick off, and Yoku's now running into all of this team. He does still have his Aegis. He's going to turn and fight as best as possible. 3-man Sonic Wave. He'll come back with a second life. They do have the ultimate from Seneko, but they're not even going to try and chance it, especially with global silence.
What? Oh, and that's what happened. Okay, I was like, well, how come he's charging the base? Never mind. No.
I think he was going on the gyrocopter with TP back.
Yeah, I was like, why is he not? Wait, how is he charging? Not like switching target. It doesn't do that till he's dead. Anyway, he's no Aegis now. They have no penalty, and they're pushing when everyone on the enemy team is alive. They have no rupture. 20 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No.
I think they just feel like they're strong enough. I mean, they almost have like a level 16 PL by 26 minutes.
Do Navi fight this? I don't know. It's like, because if new team keeps going, then they don't fight this. But if new team refuses to push and they just keep farming now, then like Navi's just dead. Yeah, they're dead. Like they're gonna wait for next Aegis. They're just gonna chill, which is they should be doing.
But say in that case, shouldn't Navi be trying to force this fight, especially?
Yeah, I feel like they should have fought at the tier 2 because now like you have to assume that a good team will wait for the next Aegis. So.
Well, they're going to take that as more farming time, it seems. Funnick's got 2,400 gold. Doesn't look like he wants to finish up his S&Y. What is his next item, though?
What?
Bloodseeker?
I think he should get Moner, because only one hero on the enemy team is going to have, what's it called?
A way to clear through the illusions?
A BKB.
Oh, okay.
So the Moner is going to rush. And Moner is very good. Like, AoE damage is very good on Bloodseeker because...
Oh, Seneko! He's been spotted out. He puts himself right up against the trees. He's trying to get out, but...
Does he know? Does he know?
I would hope so.
Yeah, they know. They know.
The supports are going to pick it up. Well, they just got that much worse for now for Navi. Lost the gem.
I hope Sonico shapes up for next game because the way he's playing right now is like he's already given up. He keeps running into them and dying like the whole game.
Yeah.
Like he keeps getting antsy because he needs to be there to spam up the waves. And the tier 2 tower only died because he died first, and he wasn't there to spam it out.
Can you talk about the Manta on the Bloodseeker when he already has BKB?
Skip.
Funnick. Oh, Manta popped right as the ultimate was attempted there from Cito. They do have the global silence. It looks like Cito is just going to TP back to base during that global. No abilities to be able to stop that out. Now they're actually going to turn. Sonic Wave lands on 3, and they do manage to get an okay blood right, but it's still not enough. Sonic Wave actually turned around on Yoku, but it doesn't matter. He popped his BKB and will be able to get out quite easily. And if anything, our Gyrocopter is going to be caught as FN turns the attention from the Rubik, who's already dead, now to the Gyrocopter. Picks up a 3rd kill. And it looks like a tier 3 tower. It's exactly on the menu here for new team.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gyrocopter forcing the buyback. They don't have a buyback on Funnick, and the creep wave's just so slow. Finally, it's here, but new team are only going to get so much damage. I would imagine Navi may still try and fight them 4 versus 5. Or
I think new team should get the fuck back. Maybe get the tower first and then get the fuck back. No, I think they should get out now. They should wait for ages. Don't push this dude.
See how long until Roshan. Potential spawn time is in like 20 seconds from now, so it's a good time for new team to just try and control the map, especially since they took away that gem. Navi are going to be blind for the most part.
Navi needs to no, they have flood rage. They're a windrunner. Reading Steam Ocean. They can't do anything. It's fucking hard. Like, if this PL gets the Aegis, it's over. I mean, this game's already over. They need to do something. Yeah. They need to find some sort of engagement. How many smokes do they have? There's 2 smokes in the base. What's happening? They just buy 2 smokes and pop them both. They have no items that they're buying. Like, everyone has auto items. No one has any gold under heroes.
Oh, Shackle Shot actually snatches Cedoid here. They have the blood right to be able to make sure he can charge away Glimmer Cape, but it's still not enough. Funnick still had vision. Now he's going to be able to turn for another one. Fear he's going to be definitely done for. As Funnick is right-clicking him down. It's actually going all right, but Funnick will eventually lose it. Now Winter's Curse placed on Yoko. Funnick can actually get this kill, but not in time. Yoko's actually able to get the turnaround, and now with FN, this fight's going to go real poorly. Now for Na'Vi, they're just trying to make an extraction, it looks like. Still, though, the Gyrocopter is definitely going to be hunted down by both the PL as well as the Queen of Pain. A 2 for 2 where they lose their 1 and I guess they're kind of 2 position with the Bloodseeker. In exchange for a Spirit Breaker and Silencer, definitely not worth it.
Yeah, I like the idea by Na'Vi though. They went for the play, like win them the game.
You had to be aggressive. You can't just sit back and wait for them to take that second Roshan, right?
They need a buddy smoke zone to do something because the Roshan is up in 10 seconds. I mean, they're gonna lose their Rex, I guess. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Why Heart over Scotty or Butterfly on Phantom Lancer?
They're just trying to siege, so he needs to make period.
Okay. So you just poke, back up, rely on that regeneration. FN in a little deep here, but there's no real danger. Just not any damage. Yoko's actually going to come forward, finish off PSM with that Sonic Wave. Funnick lands a Rupture on him. BKB is a response. He still has a blink if he wants to, and will pop it now as Funnick instantly another Manta, but another strike will still go off with FN right on top of him. Funnick, is he going to be able to survive in time? Cold Embrace is actually going to leave opening for FN to maybe be able to burn him out, especially with a Purge. Funnick doesn't stand a chance. Dendy has to hide underneath this mountain now. There goes that Focus Fire onto FN. Doesn't have a Doppelganger for another second, but he's got the heals as well as that Heart. That'll start kicking into play now. That melee Rax will end up falling here, and Na'Vi gonna have to force a 4 versus 5 if they want to save anything else. But the range Rax simply is not gonna be worth it. Illusions? It looks like enough to be able to finish off that range Rax, so Na'Vi still lose that.
I wonder what they're gonna do next game. Cause, I mean, this game's 100% over. There's no way to win it.
Oh yeah.
It's like way more over than last game. I wonder like what picks they're gonna go for, because this seems like from in their eyes, like from watching New Team play the previous series and this series, like you gotta get rid of that fucking co-op. And the other hero that they should be looking at is the Spirit Breaker that they picked 3 times in 4 games. What have they been banning? They've been banning Lina and Leshrac, which you always do.
Yeah.
Okay. So what they need is Roshan Snake. They have no Blood Rage though, and they have no Medallion. It's gonna take quite a while.
I like this play from Na'Vi, but it feels like that kind of all-in play. If they get caught Roshing, they're probably just gonna tap out from there. Bring it.
They're getting pinged out right now, so they're gonna go.
Yoku's got the Sonic Wave. They're in a really bad position this one. No Fear is going to be the first caught. They start backing themselves up, playing this game carefully around it. They do get the Tombstone out. No Fear now. Winter's cursed up. They will be able to burst him down finally. Yoku kind of wafts that one, as Yill's been not really good, but still, they are dishing out enough damage to be able to win this fight nonetheless. Cedoy now turns to Denny, pops another strike. FN just easily cleaning up hero after hero, trying to finish off the Queen of Pain. Still not enough. FN will clean up the Roshan. Funnick has to pull out a miracle here, but can't even catch the Queen of Pain. So it's going to be the Aegis now going to FN.
How does picks work? And like, can you select what you want, like first pick, second pick? Or is it random?
I believe it's random for game.
Yeah, Holy Master.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess we'll see. Like, because Na'Vi gets second pick. Actually, no.
I think it's random, and then you get to choose first pick or side, and then opposing team gets the other option, right? Either way, they do still have the buyback on the Bloodseeker. So they can force another 5 versus 5 if they want to, but it's harder than it's ever been for Na'Vi with now the Aegis on FN.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fortunately for them, Phantom Lancer just doesn't have very much damage just yet, so that tier 3 tower will still stay alive. At least for now. New team, once they've got their full 5-man though, I don't expect it to last for long.
So in Na'Vi's eyes right now, like the first 2 picks for new team were PL and Quap 16-1-9, and FN has 0 deaths. And the other time, FN played PL. He also had 0 deaths. I know he didn't have 0 deaths, but like he like freaking pretty much solo carried that game. I'm pretty scared of these heroes, I think.
It seems like the Queen of Pain or the Gyrocopter definitely to new team style.
Yeah, but also, what else is I mean, they're obviously scared of Leshrac because he's in the first in the pool. Only their first pick. So Navi needs to get first pick again.
They're actually going to go for this one. Focus Fire and Seedoy, but it's just not doing anything. He's hitting him with Wet Noodles. Seedoy's actually going to turn and fight Global Silence. PSM's going to be pretty easily cleaned up. Shivas comes forward. Sonic Wave all the way going back to the Gyrocopters. Now he's going to be diffuseled up. Even with the Cold Embrace there, he'll lose all of his mana in the process. And FN actually just turns to go for a dieback on PSM. He's going to go down as well. The Telekinesis will stun up FN for a little while. Now the Winter Curse right in front of the Phantom. They do manage to keep the Illusions alive inside the fountain long enough that Seedoy doesn't take any damage from that one. Still, though, they finish off the tier 3. We'll look to take the rest of these Raxes, and Na'Vi with only 2 heroes left. No way they can prevent Mega Creeps.
He's not that bad enough, I mean, he can do it.
Yep. He's going for it, because why not? The charge comes through as well. Sineko keeps himself alive for as long as possible. Gyrocopter's up next, but very dominant return there from New Team in game number 2. 11 to 36.
Crushed them. They never lost they had advantage the whole game. From the beginning. Look at him. Look at him go.
You could probably sell his drums and buy like another Talisman of Evasion.
Yeah, you can't buy there, that's the problem.
Oh, that's right.
So like, he needs to drop his travel to buy some armor item.
Na'Vi actually being fountain farmed by a New Team. Been a while.
I just taking them some time to collect themselves and think about what to do next. Yeah. No way they're emo right now. New Team.
Alright, so it finally ends game 2 taken by New Team. We will have a game 3 for this series. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back after this, though. We also have a secondary series. It's going to be 5 Jungs facing up against the new Empire team. So you'll definitely want to check that out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back, guys.